the losing people.
Okay, so
That's
I
the
want everyone
English
to hear what you
translation
said.
apparently.
Good. I want
Okay.
everyone to hear what he just said. He said, the only ones who feel safe from the makr of Allah are the losers. So that means if you are a God-fearer, you have taqwa, will you feel safe from Allah's makr? Yes or no?
Brother, the verse
Can you answer
says,
the question?
but no one feels secure from the plan of Allah except what the losing people.
Okay. I already repeated.
Makr Allah, it doesn't mean the
question?
deceiving of Allah. It means the
Did
plan.
I say anything, Avery? Did I say anything about deceiving? Why is this guy?
No.
You said makr. Makr, the literal translation of makr
Who
is plan.
feels secure from the makr of Allah?
Brother.
He's wasting our time.
I'm not wasting your time. You keep cutting me off, and you're just being
He's
disrespectful,
not,
and you're screaming.
for the last time, Mohammed.
Hi, welcome to Religious Insight, and on today's episode with Shamoun, Sam cooks multiple Muslims on this debate. Let's watch this video to get more amazing details.
But unfortunately, I couldn't join on here. So thank you for giving me the chance to kind of talk with you, discuss this salvation thing that you're trying to clarify.
Yes.
So I would just like to know what the meaning of salvation is, because English is not my first language. And I'm originally Arab, so I'm not sure what you mean by salvation, but I would like one of you to kind of explain what salvation means to me, so I can kind of put on the basis of my explanation on that.
Of course. So when I'm asking about the salvation in Islam, I'm asking how you're getting to paradise. How do you get to paradise? Do you know that you're getting to paradise? Are you promised paradise as a Muslim believer? So that's what I'm talking about, being, instead of going to the hellfire, going to paradise. That's what salvation is.
All right. Thank you for clarifying it. And what we Muslims, or from what my knowledge is that I believe, or us Muslims, all of us believe that, the way to paradise is, by following what the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, has taught us, and to, abstain from the things that he has, for example, told us not to do, like, for example, drinking pork, or drinking wine, alcohol, and etc. Because brother, when you look at it,
can I share some? Please don't drink pork again. Drinking pork, I don't know. You can eat pork.
I said eat pork. I'm sorry.
No,
I said, English is not my first language, and I'm sorry for any misconceptions that you may find or anything. So as I was saying, so I believe, or what we Muslims believe, is that the way to salvation, or the way to paradise, is by doing good deeds. Nobody is guaranteed paradise except for the prophets, of course, and forever. For example, like in the hadith that you showed, the prophet, he told us that there are 10 people who are guaranteed paradise. The hadith you showed, okay, I don't think there is any problem in it, but a part says that Abu Bakr, he was afraid. For example, he was scared. And of course, when you say somebody is guaranteed Jannah, or when the Prophet says you're guaranteed Jannah, it's because that guy or that person, he's somebody who's good. You know what I mean? Abu Bakr, he was called the Siddiq. He was called the truthful. And the days of the Arab, or the Arab in that days, the Prophet was also known as truthful, as well as Abu Bakr. So when a person is doing good, or a person is good, and he's following the Sunnah and following what God has told him to do, so he is guaranteed Jannah, because the Prophet knows that he will meet him in Jannah. So the Prophet says the path that you are going through, or the path you are following, will guarantee you Jannah.
I got you, my friend. I got you. That's good.
Sheikh, you know what I'm doing, right? I'm not cutting now because I don't want people to use the lame excuse I cut people off. So
that's okay.
No, not you, Muhammad. Muhammad. I'm not talking to you, my brother in humanity. I just want people to know, because Sheikh Logic. Because if I were to cut you off for wasting 5 minutes of our life explaining something we already know and not addressing what the actual argument was, people in the comment section are going to attack me saying I'm not being nice. So Sheikh Logic, you saw, right? I'm being patient, right?
I witnessed it. I was with
now, but do you understand? He didn't address anything we brought up from yesterday, right?
No.
Okay, so what do you want? How do you want me to proceed from here?
I want to, because he mentioned the Abu Bakr scenario and said he explained why he was promised paradise. However, you're not really addressing Abu Bakr's response and his attitude towards his knowing that he has paradise, but how he fears Allah still. So
Yeah, why does he fear Allah? He fears the makr of Allah.
All right.
Amanu, it's amanu li makri Allah, the makr of Allah. Why is he afraid of Allah's makr? Why was he afraid?
As I was saying, if you read above, it says he was afraid that his heart might go astray. The Prophet
But
says,
who turns the heart astray? If you listen to anything we said yesterday, which you
Habibi,
did,
Allah says
Habibti, you're not listening to me.
Don't call me Habib. I'm trying to make a point. I'm gonna interrupt you. You're gonna interrupt me. We're gonna interrupt each other. I'm just trying to be respectful. You know what I mean?
Muhammad, relax, bro.
I'm relaxed.
No, you're not relaxed because you're not answering the objection. You're not listening.
No problem.
Let's pretend you're listening. Did you listen to anything I said yesterday? Because I'm going to call you a liar, because his heart only goes astray because the Quran says Allah leads people astray. And that's why he's afraid of the makr of Allah. Did you even hear anything we addressed yesterday? Because you're making
I heard. Yeah.
So why is he afraid of the makr of Allah?
You finished, right? You finished your point. So
hopefully you get to the point. I don't cut you off. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to get to my point. As I was saying, right? Abu Bakr is afraid that his heart might go astray because the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, said that the path you're going or the path you're following will lead you to Jannah and will guarantee you Jannah. He is afraid that he might stray away from that path. In the Quran, it mentions that Allah might allow the hearts of people to go astray because they chose the wrong path.
It does not say allow. You're lying to me. It doesn't say.
Can you pull up the verse? Can you show us the verse if you can?
Hold on. Take it easy. Can you explain to me the makr of Allah again, which you did not do? You again tapped that. See, I'm being nice to you this 3 times. Why is he afraid of the makr of Allah?
All right. So when you're saying makr Allah, right? You're referring to the verse وَمَكَرُوا وَمَكَرَ اللَّهُ وَاللَّهُ خَيْرُ الْمَاكِرِينَ. Is that right? وَاللَّهُ أَحْسَنُ الْمَاكِرِينَ.
Right? No, I'm referring to chapter 799. No, I'm referring to chapter 799.
Chapter what? Sorry?
799 of the Quran.
7.
None feel secure. None feel secure from the makr of Allah except the disbelievers.
Okay.
Chapter 7.
All right.
No, but tell me the verse. Read the verse and break it down because you pretend to know everything. Right. Read it for me. Break it down.
أفأمنوا مكر الله فلا يأمن مكر الله إلا القوم الخاسرون.
Okay. So who are the only ones who feel safe from Allah's makr?
Look, when you look at the English translation, it's not saying the makr.
I ask deceiving. English, or
it says plan or a scheme.
Okay. Let me try it again. Pretend you're listening. I didn't ask about English. I'll give you the Arabic lexicon what makr means. Stop doing English. Who are the only ones who feel secure from the makr of Allah? By the way, bring up the verse so people can see what he's afraid to translate.
Yeah, what verse is it?
Chapter 7, verse 99.
All right, 799.
So who are the only people who are afraid of the makr of Allah? Or not afraid, I'm sorry. Who are the people who are not afraid of the makr of Allah?
Can you answer the question? I don't understand your question, to be honest. Like I said, English is my first language.
The ayah you read, even if it's your 4th language, it said, none feel safe from Allah's makr except who? Who are the only ones who feel safe from it?
القوم الخاسرون.
Who are they? Translate, because I don't want to go with English. I'll let you translate.
The losing people.
That's
the English translation, apparently.
Good. I want everyone to hear what he just said. He said, the only ones who feel safe from the makr of Allah are the losers. So that means if you are a God-fearer, you have taqwa, will you feel safe from Allah's makr? Yes or no?
Brother. The verse says, but no one feels secure from the plan of Allah except what the losing people.
I already repeated.
Makr Allah, it doesn't mean the deceiving of Allah. It means the plan.
Did I say anything, Avery? Did I say anything about deceiving? Why is this guy?
No. You said makr. Makr, the literal translation of makr.
Who feel secure from the makr of Allah?
Brother.
He's wasting our time.
I'm not wasting your time. You keep cutting me off, and you're just being disrespectful, and you're screaming.
For the last time, Muhammad, seriously, he hasn't cut you off. He actually let you talk a lot. I've been sitting here listening, bro, and he's asked you direct questions. His direct question is simple: who are the ones, according to the verse, who feel secure against Allah's makr?
The people who are lost.
So if you're God-fearing, will you feel safe from Allah's makr?
If I fear God, will I?
Do you feel safe from His makr?
In the context of your question, what does makr mean? Does it mean deceiving or planning?
Buddy, when you get to Mecca, when you kiss the black stone, make sure that the black stone says hi to you. Okay, did everyone see? The guy doesn't answer. Did you hear me define makr, by the way?
No, he did.
All right. And did you hear me say, just answer, who feels safe from the makr of Allah? Now, put this verse on for everyone to see. Guys, this is Allah. Did you guys catch it? Why the guy was tap dancing like Aisha? Watch here. 799. Do they feel secure against God's advising? That's the word makr. None feels secure against God's makr but the people of the lost. You understand what this means, Muslims? The verse is saying only those lost think they're safe from Allah's makr. Meaning, if you're a God-fearing Muslim, you know enough, you're not stupid to feel safe from Allah's makr. And this gives hope to believers?
That's deep. Break that down some more, please, because we need to know what makr is. Yeah, that's
in the article. Now you got, oh man, I got to go back to Hyde Park again and school some more people.
You know me too well, man. You weaponizing the wrong one, boy.
Brother. You guys, the next generation, we're gonna be gone and forgotten. Jesus lives forever, and you're gonna be the next generation of demolishing Islam. All right, guys, watch here. Pay attention to the verse. One more. No curveball. I'm only patient because I want to respect this channel. When I'm on other people's channel, I try to be patient because this guy would have been gone 5 minutes ago. But that's, again, because I don't waste time. I know when a person's not going to answer. But for the rest of you, watch. Look, watch here. Do they feel secure against God's advising? I'm not even defining the term. Right. I'll let it define. The word is makr. Makr, yep. Mim, kaf, ra. Makr. None feel secure against God's advising but the people of the lost. Meaning, if you're lost and you're an unbeliever, you think you're safe from God's makr. But if you're a believer and a Muslim, you know better and you're smart enough never to feel safe from God's makr. That gives you hope, Muslims? That you know your God well enough not to feel secure from His makr? Well, I mean, wow. Can anyone answer that? Do you think they're going to answer this or no?
No, I would. Well, we have somebody. I would love to see how someone deals with this. This is interesting. We got Irfan. How you doing, Irfan?
Hello.
Hi. So we have a verse. Yeah, just to be clear, you're a Muslim, is that correct?
Yes, I am Muslim.
Okay, so the question right now on the panel is this verse here, chapter 7, verse 99. I think you've probably been listening. It says
I just joined actually.
Okay, so it says, do they feel secure against God's devising? None feels secure against God's devising, makr, but the people of the lost. So
okay, so what is your point?
So it says here that only the people who are lost feel that they are safe against Allah's makr, against His devising, His deception. But the people who are believers. This word is
not deception.
Say that again.
No, this does not mean deception.
Forget deception.
Yeah, forget it.
Just go with the word makr. However you want to translate it. Planning, plotting. Answer his question. Repeat the question. Don't use deception because they're going to make an argument that we got to. Just go with it. Repeat that question again. So
So it says here that the only ones who feel safe when it comes against Allah's planning or devising are the people who are lost. But believers do not feel safe with Allah's planning or devising.
Okay.
So you're a believer, right?
Yes.
And you're a Muslim, right?
Yes.
That means you agree with the verse. You don't feel safe from Allah's planning, right?
Yes.
He admitted. Okay.
So Allah you could be doing all types of good or whatever, but Allah's plan could come against you at any time.
If I go against Allah, yes.
Well, no, not if you go against Allah. Like, again, you can be a believer in Allah, doing the good deeds, but Allah's plan can come against you at any point in time, right?
But this verse does not talk about believers or non-believers. It is only talking about the people.
About both, my friend. Look, it says, "Do they feel secure against God's devising?
Yes.
None feel secure against God's devising, except the people of the lost." So you have the people of the lost, and then you have the guided ones, right? It's either or, right?
Yes.
Okay.
For example, the people of Lot or other people who were destroyed before.
Nice.
So it is something like that.
Nice. So you have the people who are lost, and then you have the
Yes.
people who are guided, who are on the straight path. Okay?
Yes.
And so
yes.
the people who are on the straight path, they know that they are not secure, they're not safe against Allah's planning, right?
No, but
Allah's plan can come
this
against
is what
them
you are
anytime, right?
inferring from the verse. This verse is not talking about the believers.
Yes, it is. You're not reading it. It says the only ones who will feel safe
Yes.
from Allah's devising are the lost. Meaning those who are not lost know not to feel safe. What are you not seeing?
Yes, this is only talking about the people who are losers. It is not talking
Okay,
about
so
the
if
people
you're
who
not
are
a loser,
believers.
if you're not a loser, will you feel safe or you know better not to feel safe?
But this verse is not talking about the people who are
One more
believers.
time. Okay, none feel secure. Nobody feels secure against Allah's devising except the lost. Meaning the only ones who feel secure are the lost. Meaning everyone else doesn't feel secure. It's in front of you. None feel secure. Brother, do we have to even break down the ayah? Please answer the question. Are you one of the losers? Are you one of the losers?
Where does it, which word are you saying which says none?
None. If I have to break it down, I'm going to send you to Mecca too. None, and I'll pay for it. None feels secure. Nobody feels safe against Allah's devising. Only the losers feel safe. So are you a loser? Tell me you're a loser and you feel safe, and I'll call you a loser.
Of course I'm not a loser at the moment.
So do you feel secure?
I'm not among those people.
Do you feel secure then from Allah's devising?
What do you mean by this devising? How do you define it here?
How you doing, Ali?
Hello, how are you?
Welcome, welcome, man. Welcome.
Cool.
My goodness. Hey, Sam, man, look, I am praying for your strength and your brain cells to stay intact with what's going on here. No, not with Ali, with the past two. With the past two.
By the power of the Holy Spirit, who's almighty over us and owns us, constrains us, I think we're doing all right, don't you think?
Yeah, you're doing well, man. I'm proud. All right, Ali, how you doing, brother? Have you been listening?
No, I just actually joined on, but I listened a little bit to your previous stream.
Mhm.
But from yesterday, I didn't get the chance to hop on. But so just looking at this verse, I was wondering, could you read from Surah 7, verse 94 to 99?
Yeah,
Okay.
and it's not going to change anything, but you think it does. But go ahead, read it.
Just really quick, I want to get to a couple of super chats here. We got a couple of big ones. We got a Christian Crusader, and we'll get to yours at the end of the stream. But he says, how do you guys feel about tongues? Do you believe every Christian should be able to speak it? I ask because I go to an apostolic church, and they made a statement that all Christians should have this gift as evidence of those. No, that's false.
Because he gave you a blessing. Let me answer quickly. No. If you read 1 Corinthians 12, 13, 14, I'm doing it because you blessed this brother's ministry and I want him to be fully funded in Jesus' name. Quickly, answer no. Read 1 Corinthians 12, 13, 14. Paul himself says, 1 Corinthians 12, 13, and 14. Specifically, 1 Corinthians 12, 28 to 29. You read it. He says, not everyone speaks in tongues. Not everyone interprets. So stay away from a church that says you must speak in tongues. Stay away from it. And that's a quick answer, but go ahead.
All right, beautiful. Thank you so much, Sam. All right, my friend Ali, what was the verse you wanted me to get to?
Yes. Can you read from 94 to 99?
Yes, please.
So chapter 10.
No, chapter 7.
No, chapter 7.
Okay, got you. So 794 to 99.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
All right, then here we are.
Let's put it on the screen? Okay, you got it.
Whoa.
All right, brother. I'm sure apologies.
Goodness. All right. We have sent no prophet to any city, but that we seized its people with misery and hardship, that haply they might be humble. Then we gave them in the place of evil good, till they multiplied, and said, hardship and happiness visited our fathers.
Yeah, this is the Arbery translation. Sorry,
it doesn't matter. You
right,
because
I'll take
you read Arabic? Hold on, do you read Arabic?
No, I'm not fluent in Arabic. No.
Okay, so please, because I was gonna have you read the Arabic, let you translate. So let's not go with Arbery, because Arbery is actually more accurate than a lot of the Muslims who add words in English, and I'll demonstrate that very easily. But let's go to the context and see if it changes anything, because this.
No worries. I'll accept Arbery.
Okay,
I think it should be fine for now. But yeah, no, it's,
Right.
I personally think that like it is biased based on my.
And Yusuf Ali and Ali Khan is not biased.
No, I know. Maybe they are. Like I think I'm ignorant on the Arabic language. You know, as somebody who's not fully fluent in Fusha, I need to accept that. So I'm gonna humble myself. Let's read the translation.
Good man. May God exalt you by humbling yourself and bring you to the fullness of truth in Jesus' name. But go ahead.
Amen. All right. So continuing. So we seized them suddenly unawares, so they didn't know. Yet had the peoples of the cities believed and been God-fearing, we would have opened upon them blessings from heaven and earth, but they cried lies. And so we seized them for what they earned. Do the people of the cities feel secure? Our might shall not come upon them at night while they are sleeping. Do the people of the cities feel secure? Our might shall not come upon them in daylight while they are playing. Do they feel secure against God's devising? None feels secure against God's devising, but the people of the lost.
In what way does the context change anything?
Yeah, so the main reason that the context changes it, right, okay, is because the idea is that you cannot be comfortable in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's planning, right, to such a large extent where you still transgress, right? So if you look at, for example, whenever we sent a prophet to a society, we afflicted his disbelieving people with suffering and adversity, so perhaps they would be humbled. Then we changed their adversity to prosperity until they flourished, and argued falsely that our forefathers too have been visited by adversity and prosperity, so we seized them by surprise while they were unaware. Had the people of those societies been faithful and mindful of Allah, we would have overwhelmed them with the blessings from heaven and earth.
Why are you rereading the passages? Why are you reading the passage?
No, I'm just trying to highlight it for you.
There's nothing in the context that changed.
No, so okay, let me just explain the context for you again. Right? It's that the main thing is that if people are too comfortable, right, even if they are believers, right, if they are too comfortable in trusting Allah to the point that they get careless in their worship, then Allah's planning is something that you should not feel secure in. But at the same time, if we look at another verse in the Quran which gives more context.
Before you go to another verse, because I'm going to give you another verse to show that it's Allah who causes people to stray to destroy them. 17:16. Be patient. That still doesn't change the fact.
Is it okay if I finish my point really quickly? And
then no, because you said when we go to another verse, so you want to jump to another verse. No,
I don't want to jump. I want to jump to another verse for context of this verse.
Okay, no, the context was 7:94:99. If you're going to go to another verse, I'm going to show you another verse for the context. Stay on the point. So do you admit, because this was everything you said was irrelevant, because you're going to actually agree with us, do you admit then that the believers who know about Allah's makr know enough not to feel secure from Allah's makr? Do you admit that now? Because that's what basically you said.
Well, I don't follow, sorry. Can you repeat that?
Okay, one more time. If everyone heard you right, I want you to hear because it's recorded. He said, yes, a believer doesn't get too comfortable in the sense that they end up sinning because they understand that if they sin, I'm giving the gist of your argument, then that means that Allah will bring calamity on them and finally destruction if there's no repentance. So basically you end up saying, not so many words, that no one feels secure from Allah's makr except losers, meaning if you are a Muslim and you know Allah enough, you know not to feel secure from his makr, yes?
Yeah, I think you can say that, as well as the fact that you should fear Allah and trust in Allah. These aren't mutually exclusive things, right? So,
17:16. Now, because you said you listened yesterday, right?
A little bit, not the entire stream, but yeah, for some
because
stuff. Like,
if you put things in context, the context is, according to your Quran, Allah's the one who's already, by the way, if you're Sunni, you must believe this. I hope you're not going to have me go revisit the Quran the Quranic ayat and the ahadith. You do believe in qadr and taqdir, but don't tell me, oh, it's foreknowledge, free will. That's not how your prophet interpreted. Do you believe in qadr and taqdir?
I believe in qadr, yeah, the qadr of Allah, yeah. Okay, but the thing is, let's stay on the topic. If we want, I can also.
The topic is 1716. It's Allah who decreed that the cities would perform evil deeds because He wants to destroy them. 1716 of the Quran when He opens it up.
All right,
yeah,
go on to it.
Goes back to predestination.
Okay, yeah. We can go back to predestination, no problem.
No, because that's part of it. That's why Abu Bakr wasn't secure from Allah's makr, because it ties in with qadr. It ties in with predestination. 1716.
I'm sorry, wait. Well, what exactly do you mean by Abu Bakr?
Wait.
17. We read it already. Yeah, 1760.
My bad. Yeah, you guys can do it.
1760.
Yeah, 16. Yeah, watch it.
16.
Okay.
Watch it.
All right. Oh, I put it with the other verses, but whatever. It's at the bottom here. And when we desire to destroy a city, we command its men who live at ease, and they commit ungodliness therein. Wow. Then the word is realized against it, and we destroy it utterly. Wow.
This goes with predestination. When Allah wants to destroy a city, He will then command them. They commit ungodliness, and He destroys them for the ungodliness. This is why Abu Bakr didn't feel safe from Allah's makr.
Dang.
So please don't have us repeat all the ahadith and Quran says Allah has predestined even the evil adultery you do and then punishes you for it. So do you now feel safe from Allah's makr?
No. So here, let me tell you something, right? So in terms of predestination and free will, the way that I would reconcile it is not necessarily saying, for example, like it's just foreknowledge. Like I wouldn't go as far as to hold like the Calvinist view either of like predestiny. Okay, it'd be like a compatibilist view, meaning that, for example, that human beings have free will and there's determinism at the same time, but reconciling it is beyond our comprehension. And this is an atheist problem as well as an Islamic problem. So, like for example, I'll give you some ideas, right? So, like for example, are you familiar with occasionalism by any chance or no?
Yeah, no, I don't want. I'm not interested in you appealing to Western philosophical system. Well, hold on, let me make my point.
Occasionalism is all Western.
Let me finish the point because you asked me a question. Be patient.
No.
I'm not interested in your philosophical attempts of harmonizing the paradox. It's not a paradox, contradiction. I want everyone to hear what you just said, because even compatibilism, because I came out of Calvinism, you just end up affirming. You're saying the decree of Allah is compatible with our choices. So I'm going to ask you a question. Let's see how much you know about compatibilism and Islamic sources. See how honest you're going to be. So you freely commit adultery. You did it. But that adultery you committed, was it decreed by Allah, yes or no?
Was it decreed by Allah?
If you
in one sense, yes, in another sense, no.
Okay,
so in the sense that,
before you get one sense, yes, no, take it easy. It's not one sense, yes or no, because Bukhari and Muslim says Allah has fixed even the inevitable amount of adultery that you must commit. So I'm going to ask the question again without you trying to slice and dice.
No. It's not a slice and dice. I think it's not like for me, how I would answer the question, sorry to cut you off a little bit, my bad, right? Is that it's not like just a clean yes or no. Like I think it would need more context. Yes, it is a clean yes or no. I disagree. No, I'd say like, for example.
Okay, let me get you Abu Bakr. Hold on. I don't care for you. You're not a prophet. You're not a messenger. Abu Bakr says you're lying. Because here, when Abu Bakr was asked that the adultery that a person commits, is it decreed and he can't escape it? Yes. And the man got angry. And Abu Bakr says, it's decreed whether you like it or not.
Yeah, so, Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu,
throw him under the bus. Wait. Go ahead. Abu Bakr what? Say it. Throw him under the bus.
Yeah, he's correct. Of course, I would never.
Oh, he is correct. Okay, so don't waste my time. Let's come back.
Let me just finish. Right, he's correct. And like also the quotes that you get from Bukhari.
Here, guys, he said he's correct.
These are decrees from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? Like things are decreed. But at the same time, the agency behind those actions also exists, right? Okay.
And so who decreed those agencies?
Who decreed those agencies? No,
who created those agencies to do what they do?
The actions are decreed. The agency is the responsibility of the person.
Who created the agency to perform the actions that Allah predetermined?
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created the agency.
So could that agent have chosen not to do the thing that Allah decreed?
Could the agent have chosen to do
the thing that Allah decreed for the thing to take place. Yes or no?
Nothing can go against Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
So can you stop the double speech? Because you just came back and proved my point. I want everyone to hear what he just said. See, this is what we call media.
Can you give me a little bit more time to respond? I respect.
Can you let me make the point? No, because you're
after you make your point. Let me respond really quickly.
Dude, you got to stop cutting him off, dude. Every time he's speaking, you're jumping in. You got to relax.
I want you to see he just buried himself in his religion, because I used to be a compatibilist when I was a Calvinist. I know the speech. I know the games they play. But you just heard him admit, Avery, I want to hear. He said, well, there are agencies, right? So what Allah decreed, the actions, right? But the agencies are the ones going to do the actions, but the actions are decreed. So did you hear what he said? Those agents, who created them? Allah. Those agents, could they have chosen not to do the thing that Allah decreed should take place? He goes, no, they can't. So you understand all this double speech? He ends up admitting even the agents and the actions they commit decreed by Allah. So can you stop the games with compatibilism and occasionalism and get to the heart of the matter? Do you now admit Allah determined that the adultery you commit and the amount you commit, and he created the agent to do the adultery that he determined?
Okay, can I answer?
Don't tap dance. Yes or no?
Here's the thing. What you'll interpret as tap dancing is a holistic answer, respectfully. So I'm gonna say it like, okay, yeah.
My brother, we would like a direct answer to the question, man. The question is, it doesn't require you to go here or there. It's a straightforward question. This is what creates irritation.
It is a straightforward question, but like I think at the same time, like you can't answer every question with yes or no. Like
this one is framed as a direct question. Requires a direct answer.
I know it's framed as a direct question. Can I explain?
Can we get a direct answer, please?
Avery, how about can I like explain my position, right?
No,
and then after that, you can
your position. What Muhammad said.
Yeah. Okay, look. So you know what? Okay. How about I answer with a yes or no, and then you can actually, and then let me elaborate.
Then you can explain. Okay? No problem.
No problem. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so did Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala decree the certain actions, including adultery,
that's not the question. Go ahead, ask the question again.
Repeat the question. I'm sorry if I didn't hear.
Okay, when you were trying to do the double speech to try to get away with the fact that Allah decrees even the evil that agents do, you ended up admitting my point. So I'm going to repeat it again. The agents that perform the actions that Allah decreed should be carried out. So Allah decreed the act of adultery. The agents who do that adulterous act, could they have chosen not to do that adulterous act if Allah decreed for that act to be done?
Could they have chosen to do otherwise?
Yes.
So they have a choice, but they cannot choose against Allah's decree.
So you see the double speech.
No, but let me tell you why that's not double speech. You said, all right, you'd let me explain, right, Avery? All right, cool. Thank you. So, like, the idea of, okay, look, even if from a naturalistic perspective, right, okay, like, natural events are deterministic, right? As well as the fact that human beings intuit free will. But I'm getting to the point. I'm sorry.
Get straight to this part, please. I'm gonna tell you how to deal with this. Okay? Can you please get straight to the part where you're explaining how your man has choice, but cannot choose otherwise from what Allah has decreed for you? How do you still have choice?
No, I think it's both philosophical. It's a philosophical problem that no worldview can answer. Like I'd say this, right?
So you don't know? Just say I don't know.
Nobody knows. Yeah, I don't know. No, you don't know. Like I'll tell you this.
No. Don't impute your ignorance to us.
Because wait, hold on. Can I correct you? Let me finish. Respectfully, I'm sorry for interrupting previously, but I did let you finish.
No, you keep interrupting because we don't care how you think you can. Right, your prophet simply said, yes, it's predetermined. Allah predetermined everything you do. So if he's predetermined that you will do the deeds of Jannah, then it'll facilitate, make it easy for you to do it. But if he is predetermined that you're going to be in hell, then he's going to make it easy for you to do the deeds of hell. End of story. Zip. Allahu Alam. Why are you now trying to go beyond what your prophet said?
Okay, look here. I'll just say this. Let me
open up that article for me.
Okay, no problem. Like I think, dude.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I know you're not, but respectfully, like. I know my position. You don't want to hear it because it's a little bit more.
No, you don't know your position.
No, I do respectfully. I just want you to hear it.
Ali. Yeah. How do you still have choice if you cannot choose against what Allah decreed for you? How is that still choice?
No, it's again, it's a philosophical contradiction that nobody can resolve. And let me prove that to you.
What article, Sam?
The one I sent you right now, last, if you see it, because I want to see Abu Bakr is going to rebuke them.
Yeah. So, for example, while you're pulling up that article,
how is it choice? Is what
natural events are deterministic, right? Our brain. Right? No, I want you to listen. I know you guys are nodding and interrupt. Can you let me? You keep repeating the question.
He's yelling at you. Hey, Ellie, shut your pie hole, little punk. You don't yell at him. Trinity disbeliever, stop barking. Bring your girlfriend, Daniel Pikachu, so I can bury him like Jesus buried Muhammad in hell. Stop barking, Trinity disbeliever. This guy's another stalker who stalks children. Right. But anyway, open up the article. And you're going to see Abu Bakr. He's confronted with this issue when you open it up. You saw the last one I sent it to you last night?
Yeah. I'm pulling it up right now.
Gotcha. Save these articles, brother. See, they don't understand. Now, put in command that put Abu Bakr. It'll take you there. You don't need to look for it.
All right.
Make it easy for you. Now, they don't understand. I came out of Calvinism, so I heard all this double speech. I left Calvinism, thank the Lord Jesus Christ. So I know this double speech. Compatibilism. Yeah, okay. All right. Now, right there, read it. Right there. Here, read that hadith for me. It's from Shar Usul Ittiqad Ahl al-Sunnah, Volume 3, page 246. Look what he says. Save these quotes for you, Avery. It's juicy, buddy.
Yeah. Ibn Umar said, a man came to Abu Bakr and asked, do you believe that adultery is from God? He replied, Abu Bakr, yes.
Whoa. He didn't do the double speech, but hold on. There's agencies and there's compatibilism, occasionalism. He said straight up yes.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys see it? Straight up yes.
Yes.
Now watch.
He said, God will make me do it and then will punish me? He, Abu Bakr, replied, yes, O son of Kina. By Allah, if there was a man with me, I would order him to smash your nose.
Did you see his reaction? The man is shocked. Did you guys see it? The man is shocked. Whoa, Abu Bakr. Allah is going to make me do adultery and then punish me? And then Abu Bakr, yes. And if there was someone here, I would bust your nose for even questioning Allah's right to make you commit adultery and punish you for it. Now, but they say, but who cares about Shar Usul Ittiqad Ahl al-Sunnah? Who cares? Well, go up and read the hadith right above it. This is from Muslim here. Sahih Muslim, book 33. You can read it.
Verily, Allah has fixed the very portion of adultery which a man will indulge in and which he of necessity must commit.
And that's Sahih Muslim, right?
That's Sahih Muslim.
But they probably won't like Sahih Muslim. How about Bukhari right above it?
All right, let's go to Bukhari. I did not see anything so resembling minor sins as what Abu Hurairah said from the Prophet, who said, Allah has written for the son of Adam his inevitable share of adultery, whether he is aware of it or not.
So you can't escape it. You can stop there. Bukhari Muslim. So we give them Muhammad and Bukhari Muslim. Not good. We give them Abu Bakr. Not good enough. Did you remember the other one, Umar? When he said about, hey, Allah misleads whom he wants, and the Christian priest said, what? This is unjust to say about Allah. So Muhammad is not good enough. Abu Bakr is not good enough. Umar is not good enough. The ayat of the Quran is not good enough. Why the hell are we here? Because their Quran and Sunnah is not good enough.
What are we doing here, man? That's what he just asked. What we doing here, man?
So should we just go and talk about the Vedas and the Bhagavad Gita?
Yeah, maybe the Book of Mormon as well. Just bring those parts out, you know.
Do you have another one? Because then you can go about Muhammad not feeling secure of his own salvation. That's up to you. I'm following your lead.
We got some more people, man.
Okay,
more people
want to know the issues, right? So you can have them.
Welcome back, guys. I believe you were able to learn something. Let us know what you were able to learn in the comment section. And if you're here to subscribe, please do so. Hit the notification button to be notified each time we post new and amazing videos like this. I think what Islam does from this debate, from the guy's perspective, from what he explained earlier, he said that Christians, they eat pork and they eat other unclean animals, and I think what Islam does is nothing but rituals like washing of body before prayers and abstinence from certain food. That does not guarantee salvation, nor does it guarantee forgiveness of sins. And this kind of issue was what Jesus was trying to address when he said that what enters inside a man does not defile such a man, but what comes out of that man. You can abstain from certain food and your heart can still be evil. You can wash all your body as Muslims do and your heart can still be evil. Islam or the Muslims, they have no confidence in the forgiveness of their Allah. No single one of them feels secure about the forgiveness of Allah. Even Muhammad was not even sure before he left, before he died. He said that he's not sure of what his Lord will do to him. He's not sure of where he's going. So there is so much uncertainty in Islam. They are not sure of where they will end. And Islam also taught Muslims that none of them feel secure from the plans of Allah. That is, Allah can choose to plan evil against any Muslim. The only people that are saved or feel secure are those that does not worship Allah, or those Islam called the lost ones. The question now is, why will those who are lost, who the Muslims call the lost ones, are the most secured ones, are the ones Allah preserved, that He doesn't wish evil upon them? These are simple questions, but they are very, very hard for them to answer, and these are the questions that you as a Muslim watching this, you should be asking yourself and also your Imam for answers. Guys, let's know what you think about this video in the comment section, and if you're yet to subscribe, please do so. Hit the notification button to be notified each time we post new and amazing videos like this. Thank you for watching. See you in our next video.